Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
We're hoping to learn more information today about the death of 14-year-old McKenna Wendel. Authorities will host a press conference in Sioux City at 10:30 this morning to announce charges related to the death of Wendel. Sioux Falls Police Chief John Toome will be at the press conference. Wendel was last seen March 13th and was reported missing 2 days later.
Her body was found in rural Brookings County on March 19th. Wendel was a student at George McGovern Middle School. KELOLAND News will be at the conference and will have updates on air and online throughout the day. We'll also be live streaming the conference on KELOLAND.com and KELOLAND Plus starting at 10:30. A suspect has now been arrested in connection to two armed robberies that happened 5 years ago in Brookings. Police say 48-year-old Joseph Tomaszewski is charged with 2 counts of first-degree robbery. In both robberies, Tomaszewski demanded money from the cash register.
During the first robbery in June 2021, police say he displayed a gun. During the second robbery in November 2021, he displayed what appeared to be a weapon concealed within clothing. This arrest comes after an extensive investigation by the Brookings Police Department. Minnehaha County's 2027 budget includes over $70 million for public safety and justice.
Opening up more units in the jail is one thing that is made possible with the budget.
The subsequent phases is obviously more positions to eventually get to that full occupancy of the floor, which is 148 beds.
The jail also was approved to open up 7 more positions for new employees.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, everybody. We are following another cool day. Temperatures today in the 70s for many locations. Some may be stuck in the 60s in northeastern South Dakota, as we are also following this isolated chance at a shower across eastern South Dakota and western Minnesota. A little bit of a breeze today, still coming in from the northwest, though not nearly as strong as what we had yesterday. And Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Absentee voting is picking up in Sioux Falls as voters choose a new mayor. Jamie Smith and Christine Erickson are locked in a runoff election on June 23rd.
We stopped by the 3rd floor of the Minnehaha County Administration Building where people were lined up to vote. Marianne Anderson was one of those voting absentee. She enjoys the convenience.
It's so much easier, less stress, fewer people, better parking, get it done and don't have to think about it anymore. You get to meet a lot of nice people in line. Mostly it's not crowded.
Registered Republicans wanting to vote absentee for governor must request a ballot separate from the city runoff when voting in Minnehaha and Lincoln counties. 2 companies that are working together on the new South Dakota prison in Sioux Falls will become one. Kansas City-based J.E. Dunn announced that it will acquire Henry Carlson Construction of Sioux Falls. The two already have a long-term relationship as they both work together on the addition to the Minnehaha County Jail.
It'll be J.E. Dunn's first South Dakota location. The transaction is expected to close on July 31st. You can read more about both companies in a KELOLAND.com original by digital reporter Ray Yost online now. As a boat moves through the water, technology now allows the angler to see what's under the water ahead of the boat.
It's called forward-facing sonar. Digital reporter Ray Yost talked with several anglers and game fish and parks about the technology. One reason anglers use the growing technology is to find large or specific fish. Learn more about the advanced fishing technology in this KELOLAND.com original story.
Well, that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check of your forecast with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, watching the weather today. Looks like most of our day will be dry, partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s late in the afternoon. We do anticipate a couple more things to pop up on radar, but should be a little bit less than yesterday. And I also expect more of it to the north and maybe northeast of Sioux Falls. But we'll keep an eye on this path here from Aberdeen to Brookings, see if something generates in that vicinity. Otherwise, yeah, most of us will be in the 70s, but a couple of exceptions like Sisseton and Brookings. hard to get to 70 today, so not a warm day. And the wind, though, is dialed back. We're not as strong as yesterday. Forecast overnight, again, I think a lot of us would be dry, but let's keep an eye on radar trends first thing Friday morning and seeing if a few showers will pop up central South Dakota. And there's a little better agreement that some of that could wander over towards Sioux Falls late morning, early afternoon. So if you're heading to, oh, let's say you're going to the pool or something like that. Well, yeah, you kind of want to watch the weather there a little bit. There are some indicators suggesting a couple of showers, maybe a thunder shower or two. And then beyond that, it looks like getting into Saturday, we're back to dry skies to start the weekend. But even Saturday afternoon, that'll start to change in western and southwest South Dakota. There's some rain connected to a storm system in Nebraska. Better chances of rain will likely be to our south. And then we get to watch how that unpacks on Sunday. Some of that rain is going to run into a brick wall of dry air out of Minnesota. That's the battle. We'll see how that breaks down. Your biggest rains will probably go to our south, but again, we'll keep an eye on that in the forecast. Highs today, 75 in Mitchell, 79 degrees in Phillip. Your 7-day forecast, we're into the upper 70s here into the early part of next week. Again, the rain chance on Sunday will definitely tug down the temperature a few degrees. Aberdeen also looking at a chance of rain on Sunday. I feel that that's still very much warranted here, but it's going to be a progression. This will activate likely in the west on Saturday, so it'll have a little trouble at first moving east, but I think it will give way. Chance of rain is better in Pierre, and that's going to be reflected too with our chance of rain and also the temperature forecast. The difference from Saturday to Sunday dropping in the low 70s. Rapid City also will look ahead to some rain chances as we go into our weekend. More coverage online at KETHLELAND.com.